The 2015 primary election wrapped up last night, and there are already problems being reported. According to Hinds County Election Commission Chairwoman Connie Cochran, 5 thumb drives carrying votes went missing. The man accused of killing another man outside the Madison County Courthouse in Canton is set to appear in court this afternoon. A Yazoo County deputy is recovering tonight after responding to an accident, and he ends up in the hospital. A Jackson man is recovering after witnesses say he was dragged by a vehicle in South Jackson. Stacey Pickering says it was one of the dirtiest races he's ever fought, but the 2-term incumbent pulled off another win as the Republican nominee for state auditor. Taking a pie to the face could be the next challenge to go viral. Monday, the Salvation Army hosted a pie for a purpose of 12. And I'm Danielle Avitable. When they went outside to see what that sound was, they realized their backyard was the scene of complete and utter chaos. It's a story you'll only see here on News Channel 12. A woman is dead this afternoon after her car crashes into a tree and bursts into flames. That accident happened on I-55 South near Elton Road. Traffic was backed up for miles this afternoon on the interstate. Jackson police and fire crews were at the scene today on I-220 past Watkins Drive. As you could see, the truck appears to be completely totaled from this accident. Macy Bro and Jillian Johnson's funerals have been scheduled for Monday. Well, we continue to learn more about the shooter and his history of mental health and how he was able to purchase the gun used in the shooting. John Russelhauser bought the gun legally at a pawn shop in Alabama. The search for the man accused in the shooting death of a Memphis police officer is over. The suspect turned himself in Monday, and his bond has been set at $9 million. He's been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. 29-year-old Tremaine Wilborn is accused of killing Officer Sean Bolton Saturday night during a traffic stop. In Jackson, 1 woman is behind bars, and police are looking for 3 suspects after a man is shot dead. Police say a man was gunned down in the parking lot of the American Star Inn Saturday night. He was taken to UMC, where he died shortly after. His identity is being withheld at this time. Take a good look at this picture. Police are looking for 24-year-old Crystal Chancellor for questioning in connection to this murder. Police say the 33-year-old was shot multiple times by someone inside a car he pulled over Saturday night. Bolton was hospitalized in critical condition, but later died. Throughout the day, people from across the state will be heading to the polls to vote in the primary elections. For hours, crews in Canton worked to put out a massive fire. WJTV News Channel 12's Lauren Fluker spoke to witnesses who say seeing a fire that large is a first.
What was actually happening?
Yes, we could. We even saw it here at the station, and portions of the street were blocked off as dozens of firefighters worked to put out those flames. A woman on scene says she's lived in this home for 8 years and nothing like this has ever happened, and that they just bought all their children clothes for school and now everything's destroyed. A Clinton man was driving back home from Brandon when he spotted the smoke in the air. He then decided to stop and check it out. If you live in South Jackson or Byram, listen up because this information has to do with your drinking water. The city of Jackson is temporarily switching to the well water system in South Jackson and Byram as they work to find a water main break. A man is stabbed to death overnight in Jackson, and police say they arrested someone in connection to this killing. It happened at Pine Apartments on Watkins Drive, and police say 23-year-old Calvin Phillips Jr. was stabbed multiple times. No updates and no identity. That's the word from fire investigators after a man's body was found in a burned home. The fire started just before 4:30 Thursday afternoon in the 200 block of Sylvan Trail. Authorities say they found a man's body in a bedroom in the home, but the investigation continues into how he died. Family, friends, and teachers are mourning the death of a 12-year-old Lumberton girl who was shot and killed on Friday. The Lamar County Deputy Coroner says the victim is Jayla Sandifer. The police chief says it happened around 9 o'clock yesterday morning at Jayla's grandparents' home. We begin tonight with a developing story out of Atala County. A vehicle crashes into a building and the driver is sent to the hospital for not only injuries from this accident. These are pictures a viewer sent in to us tonight. As you can see, a car crashed into Spot, Cash Tire, and Appliance in Kosciuszko out on Highway 12. Yeah, family, friends, and people throughout the community came together for a final farewell for Anthony Hervey. Hervey got into an accident July 19th after leaving a Confederate flag rally. Authorities say that crash is still under investigation. His funeral was held earlier today at First Baptist Church in Oxford. One woman is behind bars and police are looking for 3 suspects to solve a murder. News Channel 12's Lauren Fluker joins us from a South Jackson hotel where police say a man was shot dead Saturday night. Lauren? We begin tonight with a developing story out of Madison County. Fire crews have been working for hours to put out a massive fire in Canton. Take a look at this video. The Canton fire chief says it started with a pit grease fire near the Petco chicken plant. And as the wind shifted, the fire spread to the nearby woods and grew. Well, thank you so much for joining us for News Channel 12 at 5:30. We'll be right back here tonight at 10. Have a great night, everyone.